Sometimes it's not a calling, just a feeling. Pete didn't plan anything. He just showed up where he was needed.
How I became an author is a kind of interesting story. Like so much of my life, I kind of fell into it backwards. I was part of this, international speaking circuit, and I was surrounded by C-level executives who are the top of their field of Fortune 500 companies. And I remember one particular moment where an executive had just given the keynote address and they bounded off the stage and they're so happy. And I was so happy for them. And I said, that was fantastic. You should do this full time. And I was hoping to get a reaction out of them. It's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Suddenly their shoulders slumped and they looked depressed. I was thinking, yeah, what did I say? That's terrible. And their response was really curious. They said, I would really love to. I just wouldn't know where to start. But it was literally a couple minutes later when I had an epiphany where I realized that I've done marketing my whole life. I've been surrounded with executives my whole life. I could help this person with my skill set. So I know how to help them. And so I actually realized then that I could help them identify their message, turn that into impact, and strengthen their legacy. And so it was already on that track, but then we all need to surround ourselves with good people in our lives. And one of my friends said, oh, that's a really great idea about you helping other people write a book, but have you written a book? And the answer was no. So I had to drink my own Kool-Aid. So I actually said, yes, you're right. And this person said, oh yeah, you're telling people to write a book. You should write a book first. And of course I had the same reactions. Most people say, no, who would want to listen to me? I can't write a book. Who am I? And all of these things that go through the minds of people I talk to daily. And I realized, no, but if I could help them, that's the whole point. I know something that could accelerate the process for people, and that's all you really need. How can you help someone who wants to get from A to B, make it quicker and easier, less painful, and maybe more fun? And that's all you need to know. I teach people this in my book. It's a how-to at the end of the day. People have to go into this wanting answers, and you have to deliver on those answers. Show them what they don't know, tell them what they can avoid, the problems they can avoid, and push over these dominoes in their mind, like this lizard brain that's going to tell them that their message isn't valuable, that they don't have a message to share. So this is really important for me. I like to say that my co-author is a Labrador retriever called Mojo, because I was house sitting, dog sitting for my brother at the time, and we sat poolside, Mojo and I. I already had my smoking hot outline, as I like to say. Started out with a pot of coffee, talking my book into existence as I went down my outline, and wound up finishing my book that weekend with Mojo, the co-author, as I like to say, by speaking my book into existence. I think that, people can do this and write their books, create business, and, generate a lot of money, and people do it for those reasons. But I think what I tried to promote is more that you have influencers nowadays who are worried about vanity statistics and product placements. You have your thought leaders who speak at an audience. They go to a hotel ballroom and open up a PowerPoint and speak at the audience. I'm really trying to create this movement, which is legacy thought leadership, which is people who care about creating a ripple effect that will, make a positive impact long after their lives, which will be part of their legacy. This is a really important question for these executives and entrepreneurs who are wondering what's next. These are people who are the alphas in the group. They've been successful already. But if you are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, they conquered everything else, won every other battle. What's next for them is self-realization. And that's what I'm trying to help. That's what I'm trying to answer. What's next for them is to start managing their legacy. The takeaway, what I would title that, is Everyday Superheroes. And it's actually the working title of my next book, to honor people who show this amazing strength and courage that are maybe not, they don't have a big red cape or a big red S on their chest, but they are superheroes. They've been our parents, our coaches, our teachers, who've gotten us to where we are. But the idea is that you don't need to be a C-level executive to be a hero. You don't need to be a successful entrepreneur to be a hero. These everyday superheroes also have a story and also have a voice. And I'm trying very hard so they could share their story and their message too.